Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. In our last episode, we got the sulfuric acid processing part done for our bobmonium chunks, which is actually just byproduct management, and now we are going to work on the silver and silicon aspects. So first is the sorting of the chunks, and I believe we already crafted our ore sorting facilities. I'm also curious, I feel like this hasn't made progress in a while. And so I'm going to go look at science real quick and see what the hang-up is. Oh, plant life sample. That's the hang-up. Oops. No. Accidentally hit the X button on OBS. That's not good. Yeah, I'm going to need to go find some plant samples, and I can't even do plastic until I do. So that's a big deal. Okay. Gonna have to go fetch some more trees and gardens and stuff. Can you make it from trees or just gardens? Tree, swamp, tree. Just gardens are the things that make plant life samples. Okay. Well, that's a thing, I guess. Okay, so bobmonium chunks come out. And then we need some sorters. And then what results is a total mess. Because it's got 5 outputs. Super fun. Okay, so the outputs total out to 4. I'm gonna guess that actually needs 2 inserters. Alright, so there's our outputs. We've got all kinds of crazy crap here. I will throw it in a large chest. $540 might be enough. And we're gonna need all sorts of filter outputs. Because slag, we can crush it, turn it into mineralized water, and then basically destroy it. Tin kind of would be nice if I just brought that over to here and prioritized it. It's not too far. So that seems reasonable. Priority tin ore input. And then zinc is the one that I have 0 use for right now. And I don't think I will for a while. I feel like zinc shows up in batteries or something, but that's about it. You can use it in solder as an alternative to lead, I guess. And that's the kind of thing, if you wanted to be super efficient, you could do, right? It's like, oh, well, I'll just use that zinc instead of lead, and then that saves me having to make lead, and finds a way to use the zinc, but zinc powder, yeah, that's not even a thing. So there are zinc plates, and those are used in, yeah, anode 6. No, not even, that's grayed out. So it's literally only used in the nuclear fuels. Am I getting that right? There's literally no other way to use zinc. Molten solder is the only other usage, I think. The other interesting thing is to turn zinc into zinc ingots, you need molten lead too, unless you're doing the processed route. Which then I think, no, that, okay, yeah, that just needs carbon. But anyway, we are digressing as our chest is filling up here. So silver is a pretty quick process. Heck, this uses 0.02 coal. I mean, it uses 1 coal per minute. So if I bring a couple thousand coke, that's gonna last like 20 hours or something. So I might just do that. So blast furnace. Gosh, I can just literally put it a few spaces away like this. There's not a way to turn slag into fuel, is there? No. Nope. Okay. You are silver. Is that silver? Yeah. Okay, let's go grab some fuel. Got plenty of inventory space. Heck. Got a few hundred wood. That would last a while. But let's go grab some of the good stuff. Where's our coke? Is it here? Yeah. Okay. So, uh-oh. Of course we blocked a train. Oh, coke has less than coal. I forgot about that. That's fine. So a stack of 200 is 500 megajoules. Is that right? So I just took 10 gigajoules worth, which will run a blast furnace for a very, very long time. Yeah, and it only uses 200 kilowatts, so it'll run for 12.5 seconds on 1 coke. Let's just do the math. 12.5 seconds on 1 coke times a stack of 200 times 20 stacks. 50,000 seconds. It'll run for 14 hours before it breaks down. That's good enough for now. Yeah. I don't have any iron or copper. I was gonna make a speaker to warn me when that empties out. Okay, so then induction furnace and 2 casting machines. Induction furnace. And 2 casting machines. And that should be it. So silver plates are a go at 3 per second. And then we need silicon. Hey, and I will be able to get the nitrogen from over here, which is kind of nice. We also need saline water because of hydrogen chloride. I guess I didn't actually hell mod that out. That will come from saline water electrolysis. 14. We should be able to provide that. The problem is the sodium hydroxide left, which I also might put in chests for a while. 8 a minute means I get 20 minutes out of one stack, so that's fine. Okay, so I need a electrolyzer and these are the ones that actually use the ore. That goes into a chemical furnace. The ass of a fern. And that will use the hydrogen chloride. It'll make this weird gas plus some hydrogen, which is cool, but I'm not going to use it. And then that gets mixed with silicon ingots to make silicon. So I actually need... Is there... How do you get regular silicon ingot? I need a few to start with. It's carbon in a blast furnace. Okay. So just for a second, I'm going to switch you over to silicon. And unfortunately, I don't have carbon with me. But if I have a liquefier, plus a boiler, plus some water, this is all very annoying. Is it purified or regular? I can't remember. Whatever. It's regular. Okay. Come on. Okay. You make some steam. And then that steam goes into the liquefier with some coke to make carbon. Ta-da! Okay, we'll do like 18 or 24. Alright, that was super fun. Now we have some carbon. And then we need to make some of these. And these will seed the process. Okay, and then we switch that over to silver again. Okay, then this guy, we'll get that figured out. But first I do need the electrolyzer plus chem plant using the saline water before it gets clarified, which means... where am I even doing that? Down here, okay. So this is an overflow. Call that 90. And then we need to connect that over to our process of electrolyzing, which can be maybe, I don't know, here, we'll just pack it all in. So that does saline water electrolysis, power it up. Do I really not have flare stacks on my hotbar? That should be a thing. Oh wait, I don't want to flare that. What am I doing? We need a chem plant to combine it. Now, one of them does need to be flared. Forget which one. It creates more hydrogen than chlorine, but this uses equal parts. So we do need an overflow on hydrogen and then a flare stack. Flare stacky stack. Just do that. Save a square. Okay, so that gets us our hydrogen chloride, which then goes here. Connect that. Man, I love this pipe visualizer mod. It's so handy to just see and confirm that everything's linked up. Okay, there you go. Oh, and this makes extra hydrogen, so yep, you don't need that either. We'll just stack that, and then what's next? Now we have the chemical furnace that loops through to make more. So we hook up this, and then we feed it the ingots. Feed all the things away. Silver ore. Okay, and then that we can put... I mean, there's a couple ways to do this. Probably easiest is just like output priority left. And we go a couple squares. Feed that back in. And that's enough that it never should have any issues. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And now we need a induction furnace, a casting machine to make the seeds. Go over here. Character is in the way. How dare you? How dare you be in the way? Okay, so that's molten silicon. Oh shoot, am I just now remembering molten silicon goes in something else? No, okay, I thought it went into glass for a second or something. I guess it doesn't, that's good. I thought it did go into something else. Oh, that is the other thing later, once I can make silicon more easily, is we can split it with steel. Which physically seems very wrong to me in the real world. I'm pretty sure steel cannot be cut with silicon. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, so then... we kind of want priority to the seed maker here. And then we have 5 of these, which require the seeds and the molten. So we'll do that here. And then this one we'll do something. This is why I love advanced fluid handling, because you can do this, and then you can do an overflow. That way, we'll just go on 60. Yeah. And then we can do a reverse underground. That just goes back around. That's beautiful. And then we also need to only... I guess we'll just do this, and that needs to be an overflow. And then this needs to be a connection. And there we go. Silicon seed. Crap. Out of inserters. Right here at the end, too. Bummer. Okay. Guess we are destined for a mall trip. Let's go shopping. Yeah, then we'll be done with that, which feels real good. I need to stretch more often. Okay. And I think we're finally getting close to orange science, because then we can make plastic. And then from there we'll be pretty much ready, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. I should have some water fill. And let's see. Refill on rails. Signals. Oh gosh, there's a little bit of everything in here. Look at that. Inserters. Whatchamacallit. Nanobots. C-frames. I actually have too many. C-frame 2. Electrical poles. Big ones. Let's see, belts. We're doing pretty good on belts, but could use a few more. Splitters. Yep. Why not? Termites. Filter inserters. Electronics blocks. Good there. Oh, mini loaders. Okay. Red circuits, green circuits are fine. Stone brick is fine. Is this it? I feel like we're missing some things. I feel like we're missing filter mini loaders and some other things. What do we not have? Lamps, filter mini loaders. I guess raw materials, but those are in here. So I can always take a quick pit stop. Oh, but we don't have like iron plates, for example. Those are over here. What about copper plates? Where are those at? There's some. Let's take those. So yeah, mini loaders. Why am I making those? Did I screwed something up? Or I didn't, and they're just very slow. Because we have... Yeah. Wait, no, that should be... Oh, it's on the wrong square for outserting. There we go. Okay, now filter mini loaders should be good. There it is. Okay. I just had that set up wrong. So. Ooh. Hydration redemption. Thanks, Brandon. I always forget. Okay. I think that's good. Could use some more harnesses. Are those over here somewhere? But we'll call that good enough. And we'll go finish our build. Bam. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, so let's do that. And we have the inserters, and there it is. Mono silicon. Beautiful. Okay, so then we've got silver and silicon. Ugh. The whole autosave making you place something incorrectly. I hate that. Alright, and then we can run these over to load up on trains. Wow, okay. That wasn't actually all that bad. Oh my gosh, a rabbit hole wondering if silicon steel infusion is a real thing. Apparently it is, though rare, mostly in medical tech. And apparently a watch somewhere has a silicone stainless steel band. Okay, well, there you go. I guess everything is possible. Alright, and we're gonna go left for mono silicon. Now the thing here is we do not want these to fill up. They will take 1.5 billion years at 3 per second. So I'll go with like 4, or maybe even 6 of each. Okay. And then, excuse me, Mr. Trees, go away. Much better. Okay, provider, network 1, on. Stack threshold 40 would be 8,000. That's too much. I think 10 stacks. Even at 3 per second, that's going to be a minute a stack, right? Yeah, roughly. Okay, so that's fine. 10 minutes worth. Before it says, hey, we got stuff here. So yeah, there we go. Silver and monosilicon. Okay. So we did silver plate, monosilicon, and now I need to put copper ore in the train network. That should be relatively doable. Maybe. Well, here's the problem. Copper ore isn't close to any train networks. Oh. Ooh, it is. I could provide it right here. Because we got it. For that cupric chloride stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know if that's smart, but we also don't need to go out that far. I will need some space for more, but catalysts are always easy to make as long as you have the ore. The ore is the main issue. And I can even make it somewhere else. Like catalysts, I just need to put the ore somewhere, and then I've got, you know, an iron. Those are the only 2 things you need. I did that backwards, didn't I? Okay, so you split off. Okay, there we go. And then we need another loading station. Let's just use the provider station vertical, I believe is what we want. Yes. And then you provide stack threshold at copper ore. May not need in huge amounts. So 10. But we have it in huge amounts, so 40. I always forget. It's about what we have available kind of per second that really matters. Because the requests can be small. That's fine. It's just about the provide threshold being large. It'll prevent tiny trips from things that request a lot. So essentially, if you make a bunch, you should always set your provide threshold pretty high, because there's really no reason not to. I'll set that up. And I think that's it. We don't want this to be totally full. We will let it fill to there, though. That won't take that long, right? Copper ore, how much we make? Oh yeah, 8 stacks a minute. So, not too bad. So, I think That's all of this, right? Oh, the hydroxide. Don't forget about the hydroxide. Yikes. Okay. We will set up some warnings here. So, merge. Let's see. So this one has 270 stacks. So hydroxide greater blah 270 00. So how about, so it could be 54,000 would be the exact amount, so 52. We'll just do 50,000. Global playback. And then we need something similar here. If Coke less than 1,000, or even like 400, even 400 will last a while. So throw an alarm at that point, and that will remind me to refuel it. Check that. Ugh. Find Binifran. I really don't want to. Well, we need desert gardens. So green dots are swamp gardens. Those are puffer nests. Blue? That's swamp tree. Puffer nest. That's a rock. Okay. What even does a desert garden look like? We probably need to look in the desert. How about that? Come on, surely there's a desert garden somewhere. Oh my goodness. Is there not? Is that a desert garden? Puffer. It looks like the yellow is puffer only. Okay, come on. There's gotta be... I don't see another color is the problem. What color would desert garden be? Swamp garden is green. Okay, didn't we already figure that out? Swamp garden is green. Swamp tree is blue. Temperate garden is green. Oh, green is just garden in general. Not necessarily a specific type of garden. Temperate garden. Does that want a swamp garden? Or a desert? Nope. Also temperate. Wait, that looks like... What does Benifran look like again? Did not mean to hit blueprint. Benifran... Oh, right. I know it's desert, because if you type desert, that's one of the things. Yeah, it's from desert gardens. And thankfully it is the most common. So there's a very good chance even one desert garden will get us what we need. 2 is almost 100% chance. I just need to find one. Those are both swamps. Which we will need eventually for mushroomed potatoes. Those are important. Swamp. Okay, well we've got plenty of swamp gardens. If we need to go find them. Is there... This was deserty. Shoot. And I didn't have any desert gardens in here, right? I see no desert gardens. And I don't see any Benifran seeds either. So... These may be desert gardens. I may need to walk over there. Find out. That one might be desert garden. I mean, because this is deserty, so these two could be desert. Ooh, it's about to scan. Let's find out. Yeah, there's one. Okay. Well, magical journey time. Magical journey time. All the way to here. I won't be blocking a Crotinium train for a while, because there's already one loading. That's nice. And we shall fetch the desert and bring it back. Okay. Now this one was temperate. Yeah, okay. Also temperate. That one's probably desert, but I'm guessing these both are desert, so I'll walk up there. 96% chance. Am I willing to make another trip if I fail on that? Is it Yeah, it's 96%. Because the chance of failing both in a row is 20% of 20%, which is 4%. Very unlikely. But, you know, with my luck, sometimes that happens. Roughly 4% of the time. If we're being specific. 4% of the time, it doesn't work every time. Alright. Desert garden number 1. Oh, well, that's easy. I forgot. Sometimes they just give you stuff when you mine them. So, I think we're good to go. Already got 5 Binifran. Is that enough to get the whole thing rolling? 5 Binifran will get you 5 to 6 Binifran seeds, which will get you a bunch of Binifran. Okay, perfect. So there's not even a chance I fail. Cool. Cool. Now, while I'm out here, I do need 128. This one's not necessary right now, because I'm not doing bioplastic. Yeah. So I actually need some extra gardens just to turn into plant life samples. So I'll stop by and get this one over here. Maybe that one. There it is. Temperate. And there's one over here. Guess we'll go to the train, drive it, and then walk up. Go to here. We even got some of the more rare ones, I think. We got 4. Which one's the least common? Arumbophilia and Zello Squash. And I think we got the Yeah. So Zello Squash is the only desert one we don't have already. Oop, I walked way past it. Now is this... No, that's blue. Alright, that should do it. And now we will zoom back to bioprocessing land. The closest I can get is this. You know, I need a little fork of my train stations that go over here, because I have to walk pretty far to get there. And who likes walking pretty far? .2 kilometers an hour. I also need to dump chest. Would you like some things? Bing. I think that's good. Yeah. So I'm still missing stuff. Is that what that's telling me? Another delivery failed. Do I have slow inserters somewhere? Like, what is going on? Maybe the inserters just aren't fast enough for 24,000. I feel like they should be. I don't know. Maybe my timeout's too low. Not sure. Okay. Ugh, excuse me. Did I get rid of all my seed extractors? Okay. So, desert garden seed extraction is not necessary, actually, because I have Benefran. Should I go for another one? Oh, that's actually only 40%. Oh, it was telling me there's 80% when I mine one that I get Benefran. Gotcha. Okay, well, we're good to go then. We can just extract some plant life samples from temperate. I don't have a lot of the temperate seeds, though. Should I care about that? No. I can care later. The only one I really know I'm going to need is a swamp one, which is the mushroomed potatoes. That's the one that you really care about. Because you get the alien spores from that, or whatever it is. So, I'll just take the Benefran with me. And I do have 5 mushroomed potatoes, but I want to say that's not enough to get everything started. Swamp. How does that work again? Mushroomed potatoes. Oh, yeah, you don't get the seeds from the mushroomed potatoes. That's what it is. So you need the actual seeds to get things started. And then the seeds make dormant seeds. And you can see it's 5 to 5. And the dormant seeds are only 5 to 5.05. So it's only a 1% like growth rate. Each cycle gets you 1% more seeds. So it takes a long time to get 2 mushroomed potato farms going. Because the one takes forever to give you enough to make a second one go. So it's nice if you can start with 2 farms, is what I'm getting at there. Okay, and those are going to take some amount of minutes. Let's look real quick, and then we can put that science into our things to finish bioplastics, which will then allow me to actually finish plastics. And then plastics require a bunch of farms and some coke. We'll make the beans to make the nutrient pulp. Did I look into corn? Oh, crap. Did I screw this up? I didn't look into wheaten. How much wheaten would I need? I would only need 16 farms and like 5 extractors and processors, but I would need 2.6 soil, which is sand and compost. 2.6 sand and 5 compost. Okay, so that's the wheaten route. The Benefran route only requires 5.7 sand. That's got to be better, right? Not requiring compost at all. Because compost, you can turn this into compost at a 2 to 1. So if I needed like 2 or 3 compost, that would be even more. Yeah. I guess if I could figure it out if I did the, here. The corn one with wheaten. Wheaten is made from seeds. Wheaten seeds are made from wheaten. Soil is made from sand and compost, and the compost we will make from... Find it. Wheaten. Oh no. And then we get a nice little matrix solver fail. Why are you failing? I don't want this one to be the one we get nutrient pulp from. I want this one to be the one. Maybe I just shift this up. Will that fix it? Nope. Delete the beans one, I guess. And then, yeah, now that's all. Okay, yeah, that's way worse. Okay. So, beans from Binifran are, I think, the best way to get nutrient pulp, at least for now. Let's see, turn that off. Delete that, shift that up. And did I fix everything? I think so. Okay. Are these done? No, still only 70%. Okay, well, this feels like a good place to end the episode because this is a lot to get started. And yeah, this is a lot to do as well. Yikes, so much silver. That's the real thing, is this silver wire, silver plate stuff is so expensive. And you don't get a better one for quite a while. Was I right in looking at silver? I guess we get a better silver smelting at Orange Science, but we don't get silver wire. Like a better way to make silver wire until Blue Science. But we do also get the crystal sorting, which I guess mostly fixes the issue. Because then we're just getting pure silver ore instead of all the things we don't need from chunks. And between that and a slightly more efficient, probably 50% more efficient way to turn silver ore into silver ingots, that's like probably already a 10 times multiplier right there. But then this silver wire one is a big deal too, because you only need, for that, you only need 1 silver plate per 4 silver wire. And then this one is 1 silver plate basically per silver wire. Not quite, but almost. So you're almost getting quadruple the I think the copper's the same number. Or is the copper better too? Because this is 1 copper plate per silver wire. And the other one was 1 copper plate. Oh no, per 4. Yeah. So it's like 4 times the efficiency to make the silver wire coils directly. What's up, Geeky Stone? How's it going? Yeah, the tech tree when the overhauls are on is a little rough for sure in a couple places. When you're progressing a lot faster, those things don't matter as much, but the slow progression of pure angels makes that a really painful. It's like painfully long that you have to get the really subpar combo sorting methods. So, yeah. Oh, I'm doing well. I'm finally moved in, which is nice, making episodes again. But yeah, for those of you on YouTube, I think I'm going to call it an episode right here. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.